Hi everyone, my name is Deanna and I would like to share with you my learning vista. I have written a poem and it is called Looking Through a Mirror That Reflects Back at Me. I look through a mirror that reflects back at me, a never-ending cycle of social issues such as racism, homelessness, poverty, and inequalities. I see my ancestors with their head in their hands as they grieve for their land that is divided unequally and has been taken with force and demand. As a privileged stomp on equal rights and dignity. No matter which way I turn, I see and hear my history, culture, skin color, genetics, visual characteristics that will leave a legacy. In one corner of this mirror, social perspectives and symbolic interactionalism is at play as every ethnicity tries to carve a seat at the world's table where they can interact with others who are the same. Holding on to dignity while living with the reality that your ethnicity may exclude you from opportunities because not everyone believes that all ethnicities are welcome at the table of equality. The realization some people try to be inclusive, some assimilate, while others segregate as they try to hold on to their identities, create harmony, find stability, search for possibilities, seek to be understood and address stigma from their communities, while they hope they will have their mental health and wellness addressed with cultural acceptance and competency. They struggle to hold on to their traditions, religious practices, and beliefs that bring comfort while exposing their worries, fears, and vulnerabilities, questioning westernized practices, still fail to include cultural diversity. They pause while looking in the mirror saying, after this experience in Canada, will I still be me? Feminist theories come to mind as they intersect with gender roles and inequalities, and other theories that intertwine. While I hold my mirror, I can see I'm a woman, I'm a black woman, heterosexual, independent, and of mixed heritage of Caribbean and indigenous Arawak people. I am Deanna, even though when you hear my voice on the phone and then see me in a job interview and ask me to show ID, I give it to you, as I am who I say I am, even if your mirror of privilege shows you otherwise. You glare and glance and scan me from head to toe, and I say I am who I am. Like many others, one day, this mirror will set me free. You see, race, as defined, is a social construct. It feels like an invisible handcuffs. It's a divider of people, a giver of power and privilege. My skin color shuffles me into social constructed hierarchies that limit my accessibility, bring inequality, highlight intersectionality, and reduce opportunities, putting me into categories that immobilize and steer me into another corner of this mirror of blinding inequalities. The mirror gets foggier as I look for opportunities to develop my interests and abilities. Conflict theories arise as I apply for jobs, try to open a bank account, apply for higher education, and try to buy my first home. Assumptions emerge as I wait for those who sit at the top of the hierarchy to see past my name, my skin color, social location, and their own biases regarding my story as they look at me and I look at them. Standing behind me, proud and somewhat aware of their privilege, as they stand in their reflective mirrors of opportunities. With their heavy and heated words, layered in disadvantages, they fog up my mirror as they reach for more inequalities and question my status, my identity, my ancestry, my history, requesting examples of my my Canadian experience that qualify or disqualify me. All this to work for more or equal wages, you see? As I look in the mirror, only I truly understand what it's like to be me. Now, in this time of enlightenment and reconciliation, we strive and hope for positive change, equality, inclusivity, and diversity. I try to imagine what Canada will be like when we can all feel free, when my skin color would not be used to oppress, segregate, force me to assimilate, and marginalize me. The systematic inequalities are endless as we sit with the uncomfortable silence, realizing that Canada can no longer hide its destructive history of systematic and institutional racism that has tried to eliminate generations, deny opportunities, where we have welcomed immigrants, extracted resources and labor, and sent them home, where we have removed entire populations, robbed them of their heritage, traditions, and identities, confined them to residential schools and institutions, continue to unapologetically take land that was never our own. In the last corner of my mirror, I see hope. to address all these social problems. I see conversations that need to be had, social policies that need to be reviewed and revised, and apologies that never have been given but need to be given with sincerity. I see reunification, more social movements, healing and collaborations, and moments of clarity arising as we build allyships. My mirror is heavy, it's history, it's ancestry, and it will leave a legacy. I hold it up as a reminder of who I am and of what I am and where I have come from. Looking through a mirror that reflects back at me reminds me that I need to respect and love me and be aware of the way I treat others, as everyone has a story that needs to be heard, and we all deserve to be treated fairly. When you look in your mirror, who do you see? I hope if you see me standing behind you one day, it's because I support you, I respect you, I want to inspire you and walk life's journey with you. And my wish is that someday for us all to be free. Thank you.